Hello, I'm Bubbles,
And I'm Brendan.
and we're semi-limited.
We're here. We're just one card short of a full deck.
And today we'll be talking about which cards will be short by,
Maybe, hopefully.
possibly. It's a banlist video. Why are we doing this? So we're first going to talk about
The ban.
Yeah, first going to talk about the ban list. That's the whole video, Brendan. What are you talking about?
Well, if it's the whole video, then aren't we starting with it?
Fair enough.
Let's talk about anything that we want coming off the banned list.
All right.
1, coming to 2, coming to 3, whatever, what have you.
There's a few cards that I'd like to take off the list, but I don't think it's their time yet. One of which is the Sinister Serpent. An interesting card, but I don't think it's time yet. The cards like Phoenix Wing Wind Blast or Divine Wrath just became popular again, and this would help them out too much, I think. You got something?
It's one of those things that I know is bad. Pot of Greed. It's just that dragons get to draw a bunch, so why shouldn't I?
Or if you play dragons, you get to draw a bunch too.
I won't stoop that low for what I want.
Senged could come off, I believe that for a fact, but
I was too general a searcher, but
I say nuts to that.
Brionic, the Ice Barrier Dragon. If mermails weren't a thing, I'd really like to bring this back. The Dragosac and Big Eye are the XYZ equivalents of Brionic and Goyo Guardian. Dragosac pops things, and Brionic bounces things, and Goyo Guardian steals by destroying, Big Eye steals by detaching, so I feel like
it's somewhat similar, and they're all really strong cards. Totally should take off Spellbook of Judgment, right?
I'm gonna go with no.
Now, anything you think should be banned besides the obvious Return from the Different Dimension and the what was the other one? Forget the other one.
I don't think Return from Different Dimensions should be banned.
I disagree with you in every way, but okay.
Dragon Rulers are the only deck that make that card ridiculously good. And if we can get rid of Dragon Rulers, the people that matter will be happy, aka the people that don't play Dragon Rulers. So basically all the other cards that allow you to special summon from your removed from play cards are so much weaker.
Yeah.
There's a power gap between it and the rest of the cards that are like it that it just seems that it should be banned. I could understand where people would want it banned. I just feel like no one cared about it until Dragon Rulers. And now we want it banned because Dragon Rulers, and that just upsets me because I like using it in a couple decks and that like to banish, and they're not exactly great decks to begin with, so it would make me sad to see it go, but I could understand where people would want it banned. Dragosac and Big Eye being banned. I don't think they will. I don't know if they deserve it, but I would be perfectly okay with it.
I'd feel be okay with one of them being banned. I don't think both of them should be banned.
I might agree with that. I think that the fact that you can make both of them makes it a little bit ridiculous. I could see that. Maybe ban one, semi-limit the other.
Anyways, you got anything you think should be limited to one?
7-star Sword.
Very good choice. I think
The other draw cards are limited to one.
Or banned.
Should be limited to, or banned. This should be limited to one. This is no exception.
Except for Trading and Cards of Continents, which I also think should be this limited to one, but they're not powerful enough right now. Speaking of drawing, I remembered the other card that should be banned. Sixth Sense should just get. It shouldn't have been legal in the first place. Frankly, it's too black based, too noxious. The card's limited to one. That should go to two. You got any ideas? Bestiari probably should. It's been ages since Glad Beasts have done anything. I think Thunder King could go back to 2. I don't think he should have been limited to 1 in the first place. You know what we should do? We should put Left Arm of the Forbidden One to 2. All the other ones say the same. Just the left arm goes to 2.
We should put 2 of the left leg to make him a bad dancer. He'll have 2 left feet.
Burial from a different dimension is fine. Might be able to go higher, actually. Might be able to use more of that. Because nobody uses it as it is. I think D-Fissure and Macro should go to 2, but that's me.
I'm not sure what I feel about that.
I mean, there's whole deck types that were killed by them, and there's whole deck types that are killed by them not being at 2 or higher. I'd like to see Soul Drain come back to 2. I'd love Compulse to come back, but...
I know you would. I know you would love Compulsory to come back.
I don't think they're going to do it, honestly. They're going to keep Heavy banned, I think.
I think so. I kind of like Heavy being banned.
Yeah, me too. Any cards from 2 that should go down to 1?
Or to 3, I guess. Have you seen Zombies doing anything? I haven't seen Zombies doing anything.
No, I haven't, actually. Maybe they could bring Dragon Tour Guide to 3.
I could see it. I never see them used in anything anymore, so I could see it.
Yeah. I think everything that they put to 3 or before is fine, really. The only real thing is, like, other cards that we could take from 3 to other things, like Dragon Rulers obviously have to be hit in some way. Don't know how. Konami's gonna figure it out, I think. And if they don't, well, that sucks for another 4 months. I've heard some people talk about different things that they'd like. I'd like this one as well. Unban all the babies to have them limited to 1, and limit all the big dragons to 1. That makes it so that you have 8 dragons total, 8 dragon rulers total in your deck, and that's clearly not enough. So it'll basically kill the big deck type, while keeping the smaller deck types a bit more viable. But honestly, I don't think we have any idea what Konami's going to do. They might surprise us again.
Actually, unban Goyo Guardi.
That could happen.
And many people who bought it for too much, like stupid people, will possibly make their money back.
Yes, they possibly might.
See, you bought it, but you didn't buy it for too much, so...
No, I did not.
You were fine. You just gave me a look like, you calling me stupid?
It's not stupid, it's advanced.
I'm not stupid, I'm just a moron.
I am not a moron!
Wow, this has been a half hour. Brendan has some serious editing jobs to do right now, so I'm gonna end it there.
I think that's...
Do some stuff with this stuff. And go to sleep.
Stuff.